Hi, and welcome to 5 Minutes French Grammar Fixes. Bonjour et bienvenue à 5 Minutes French Grammar Fixes. Today we are going to look at how to translate the word this or that on its own. Not the this or that followed by a noun, as in this guy, that school. For this particular this or that, you need to check my 5 Minutes French Grammar Fixes French This Beginners. Now, there are lots of translations for the word this or that on its own. If you click on this dictionary link, you'll see a long list of examples. Now, unless you know that your word this or that on its own falls into one of the categories that I'm going to mention in a minute, it is best to look at the examples in the dictionary to find the one which is relevant for you. So the word this or that before the verb to be is often a it word. And it's translated as ce or c apostrophe. And remember, the apostrophe is there to show you that the e disappeared because the next word begins with a vowel or an H. So this is serious. It is serious. C'est grave. Who is this? Is the same as saying who is it? Qui est-ce? Or c'est qui if you're a little bit more colloquial. And often in a shop you'll hear is that all, which in French is in fact phrased slightly differently. It will be all, ce sera tout. Now look at the sentence, this is my dog when he was a puppy. You're stating a fact, so in fact what you're going to be saying is it is my dog, c'est mon chien quand il était petit. However, when making introductions, it's translated as voici. So this is my dog, here is my dog, voici mon chien. Another word that we use to say this or that on its own is the word ceci or cela. It's a little bit more formal and it tends to be more used in a written form. You have it in ceci est pour vous, this is for you, or in the famous painting by Magritte, ceci n'est pas une pipe, this is not a pipe. However, nowadays when you speak or write, you tend to use ça. And the word ça can be subject or complement of the verb. In other words, it can be before or after the verb. As in, ça, c'est moi quand j'avais 2 ans. This is me when I was 2. Or ça m'énerve, it annoys me. Or ça m'est égal, I don't mind. Ça can be used after the verb, as in je veux ça, I want this or that. Or also after prepositions, comme ça, like this. Avant ça, before this, before that. Après ça, after this or that. À cause de ça, because of that. And then on its own, this, that, ça. This leads me to the question of how do I say things like this one, that one, these ones, those ones. In those cases, you have to do your usual investigation on the word or the words that you are referring to, and you use a table below. So, for example, if you are referring to this school, you need to check the type of word that the word school is. Unless you know it already, and you should, because when you learn a word in French, you should always learn whether it's un or une word, in other words, whether it's a masculine or feminine word. So anyway, if I look it up in the dictionary, I can see that the word school is a feminine singular word. Can you see it says NF next to it, non féminin. So to say this one, as in this school, this one, I'm going to say celle-ci.